What's up, Shorty?
What's up, man?
How's it going on?
Just finishing patching up, dude.
Yeah?
There you go.
You got the waves cracking?
Everything's, yeah, everything seems good, man.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Shit good.
So what's the game plan today?
Well, I think, what is it? We got, what else going on today? Master Convergence 2018.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want to give a little bit of rundown on how this is all hooked up?
Yeah. So here's our inventory. So we've got Digigrid IOX at front of house, and that's our master. We've got two STG-2412's at the stage. We've also got an X32 for monitor with the X-WSG sound grid card. And then we've got a Waves, or the Here Technologies sound grid to Dante bridge. And then we've also got the Hearback Pro with the sound grid card.
Nice.
So that's our inventory. Got an Extreme server on, got the Icon controllers on. Yeah, so that's the gist of all this right here. And what we got? We'll come back to this stuff. You can show them what we got going on at some point.
That's how you're wired? Let's go check it out.
Yeah. So you saw the inventory, and then we'll go show you what's happening on the other end. We got the IOX in here at front of house for headphones, talkback. We're taking some DIs in from playback. So we got a few different DIs throughout here. What, like 4 DIs?
Nice.
Something like that. And so we're handling all that IO right here with the IOX. From all this lovely madness. Then back. Yeah. And here's the lovely PA. There it is again. That's the table syrup sound LV1 tops. Oh, you should give them the rundown on the subs, dude.
Oh yeah, man. So a little bit ago, we came up with our single 18 boxes, which we've been running in cardioid. But then I was like, hey man, we need to come up with something that's a little bit more hit. So we came up with this pretty wild compression box. The two drivers, well, they fire at each other, which is awesome. It really has.
It's like a long throw quasi bandpass type thing.
Yeah.
And it works killer. It's crushing. It's the crowd sweeper.
Crowd sweeper.
Yep. Now what? Back here.
Check it out.
Behind this curtain.
Door number one.
Behind door number one. Yeah, it's kind of here. Let me get a. I don't have my light.
I'll go around to the other.
Here's the everything coming off the stage, hitting a 48 channel, 10 return, ISO split. So we've got redundancy back to front of house and split into monitors. So if we end up needing to come off a digital and use a different setup, we can. We're all patched for it already.
Nice.
Pretty easy peasy.
Let's go around the other side. Yep.
Cool. All right, so monitor world. So you saw the system inventory. So here's the SoundGrid to Dante bridge from Here Technologies, and then also from them is the Hearback Pro. Both of these have SoundGrid cards. Both of them actually have Dante cards as well. I think currently he's got a 64 channel version of the firmware available for this, but we're just using 16. And then we can pass off personal monitor mixers to the talent. And we can also use iPads to control them remotely. And then I've got a mixer here so that if somebody's having trouble with one and they need a hand, I can get on it. And whatever, we get a couple others sitting here ready to deploy if needed. You saw the stage box, and one side of the split has come into our digital snakes. And the other side we've got running to front of house. And if we need to swap over, easy peasy. So that's the two 2412's in there. So that's 48 channels, 24 returns. And the X32, as you can see, has the Waves card. So we're taking the inputs to the console are coming from the 2412's. We're not using X32 preamps. We're just using this to actually mix monitors and spit out to the wedges, easy peasy. And then because we have that, we can also have this, which I haven't set up my file yet, but run a multi-rack so that we can actually do some waves processing on the console instead of having to rely on the console's processing. So pretty versatile setup. Does what we need it to do, you know? Makes the X32 pretty effective, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you know, utilizing it like a controller, you know, ends up being pretty cool. So
There it is.
yeah, man. Well, that's great. So let's. Yeah, I've been mixing
Run
on
through
the
some
rig.
plugins.
Yeah, I've been mixing on the rig, like you using some plugins I never really haven't used yet. So
I don't know how to operate this thing, but we're gonna figure it out real
up
quick.
goes
All
up
right,
and
I
down
got
goes
it.
down.
All right, let's go take a look
Go take a look.
with the infamous Ian Anderson.
I did notice the projection's backwards from behind the stage. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's really bizarre.
Again,
Hey, is this one? Does this one say it? Yes, it does. Leave it to the crew at Convergence. Great
Awesome.
bunch of people here at this thing, dude. Wow, I can't control this thing. I'm not a camera operator, apparently. Woo. So what? For verbs, we got an H reverb going for drum verb. We got Abbey Road plate going for vocal verb. We're using H delay for tap and slap delays.
Well, what we're going to talk
The
about
big
is-
stuff,
yeah,
is-
'cause we got all these microphones going. We got a lot of microphones.
lots of microphones
We're
going,
12 lavs, 12 handhelds. You know, it's like,
and a couple headsets.
oh man.
And the handhelds even, there's some SM58s, there's some Beta 87s. And even the lavs are different. There's omnis, there's cardioid, hypercardioid,
Yeah, it just depends on
and
what we
then
need.
a couple countrymen. So
Yeah. So, well, the beauty of this is obviously for, you know, with the F6, which I'm a little newer to some of this because I typically work on Yamahas and Avid consoles and stuff like that. So, for me to get the Waves plugins outside of, you know, the Digi stuff is pretty cool. Especially these newer ones that you got, like the F6 and all that stuff. So,
yeah, you got a wireless with you, right? Yeah, show them what
Yeah.
we're doing.
So we'll just take a look at this F6. Obviously, I don't have it in the house right now, but you're still able to see the plugs. So it's actively EQing what I'm trying to do, which is great. You know what I mean? And being able to just easily get in there and change it for somebody's vocal. It's fantastic. Grabbing something, just selecting something, bringing it up and down.
Yep,
So
pretty slick.
yeah.
Pretty slick stuff, man. I mean, especially with just the wide differences between the mics, it's huge to be able to have this on them and control them because we got them all sounding just about the same, which is
Right.
pretty damn impressive.
Right. So across different vocalists and stuff like that, or people that talking heads, we can have a similar sound happening, which is great. So yeah, and there's a couple other things too. Like one thing I didn't expect was on our output, we were using the or on the sub, I should say, we were using the infected mushroom pusher, which is hilarious. But we were able to tune our low end for this room because we're in a ballroom. So be able
look
to
at this-
select a frequency
This
and make it
room
happen.
is, it's kind of, it makes some noise.
Two participants out there, how are we going to mic them?
We're talking about doing the handhelds for them. I think it'd be a little more comfortable for them than while they're sitting down.
Great, we're going to be opening the house in like 30 seconds. So
Great.
test
Yep.
everything.
We have my A2 right there. We're going to put them on handhelds and we're good to go. Podium will be live and also we'll have other handhelds ready to go.
All right, so we got to wrap this up, but
Yeah, man.
yeah, infected mushroom pusher.
Yeah, I'm
and then
using it as a
super-
low end, not using any of the high end stuff, just utilizing it for tuning the sub, which was really nice. It was a quick fix because of the room itself. So it was good.
And then one last thing, the PSE, which has been huge
yeah.
for us because we got so many mics out and open at the same time that we've been able to dial the noise out pretty effectively. So when you say you got a panel with like 8 people up on stage moving around, some have handhelds, some have labs,
See, it's
somebody's
just
got a headset.
duck
and
it
it's ducking
down, yeah.
when we're below our threshold.
Yeah, works really good for this.
And it's really cleaning things up. So that's it for today.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are? Who are you?
I'm Ian, EMS.
With who?
With Table Syrup Sound. Would you like a
And
brownie?
again, I'm John Russell with Table Syrup Sound. And we are, yeah, cheers.
We're gonna do a show.
get
We'll
outta
see you
here.
later.